Hello everybody, this is Minecraft Tinker. Today we're going to be learning something relatively fun. It's elytra launch and how to do it. So a couple of these are very effective, while others are very resource intensive. The first one we're going over is the quad pad. This one does require a trident enchanted with Riptide. So I'm going to use Riptide, enchant, ant. I can't type today. There. Minecraft Tinker. Okay, cool. And then we want Riptide, that was it. Tide 3. I'm gonna check, make sure my leech is on, because that would be pretty embarrassing if it wasn't. Okay, cool. Some of these are a lot more. It takes a little luck to master. But then you can easily launch back and forth, and if you're fast enough, you can launch yourself into a station. It's good to put in some walls, just in case you have to come in for a crash landing like this. So I'm just gaining altitude, so that way I can do a little crash landing. So you can try and scoop inward. And add this just for some easy access, so that way you're like, so that way you can kind of crash into some water. Great way to survive. Next up involves a little bit. We're gonna stay away from gaming. We're gonna stay away from the commands now and move on to something a tiny bit more interesting. By the way, the Riptide Trident also works in rain, so if you've got a swamp nearby, you can convert that into a full-blown elytra launch station, complete with rain command blocks and stuff like that. Okay. Next up, what we need for this one is fireworks, easy resource. Preferably flight duration 1. You can also fire that way. You can also fire with a crossbow. Oh, I don't know, I'm making this too complicated. So we need redstone dust. Don't need that. Redstone dust. Button. And let's go grab lodestone. Cool. All we need, go up to. Place block. Boom, boom. Bam. Bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. So just build a circular platform with a button on it. And this is, if you really want to, an easy way to make a simple torch, a simple key. So this one, it shoots you up. It isn't as powerful as the Riptide, but it is still effective relatively. So can get it done. Another way, if you don't want people coming in your base, is just place something down right here. Oh, I don't know, say dispenser. Place it on it. Okay, cool. It will get it'll push you up like normal, but instead of keeping the button, it shoots it off and away. So that gives you a secret defense mechanism that allows you to just shoot things up and down. So you have the ability to have like a secret entrance mechanism now. Obviously you could have better secret entrances, but it's okay. I mean, it's something that'll slow your opponent down for sure. So, anyways, moving onward from that, quickly, we're gonna go over to the easiest, and then we're gonna do one that's heavy redstone. Like, it's gonna take you hours upon hours. Well, this is my farm. And basically, all you gotta do is jump, hit space, and you're off. Just for no, you can go up towards the stars. Sometimes just to go up towards the stars and then try and land in water. Just so you don't die at the last second. Now, I think the best strategy of all is a combination of all these. Riptide, bam, you go out of fly, Riptide up, rocket, rocket, rocket. Yeah. The downside with Riptide, you always have to keep stuff, you always have to keep your stuff from going in, you always have to stop yourself from you always have to have a bucket with you every time you go out, so that's kind of annoying. But if you are okay with that, like me, I have a bazillion slots in my inventory, always. That was the worst lob ever. But anyway, now the final one, I say Wallace TNT. Because we all know Crafting Kirk likes TNT. So this, you do need to be creative for this one. You have to be wearing like, you have to be like drinking health. This will kill you if you are in survival because it's a lot of power. Like enough to blow your head. Or maybe a little bit more. This is too much power for us. Okay? This is way too much for us. So all we need now is just a bucket. Water. Place that in, and that makes infinite water sources in all these corners. Cool. Now we have a water pit where if TNT falls in, it won't destroy anything. And that's our usage for this one. So we're gonna just switch out the redstone with the water. Cool. Bam, 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 bam. Just got pillar up. Bam. pillar up. Bam. So this should give us, like, how many pieces of TNT is this? Too many for our own good. That's the answer that you want. And quickly, let's go over and see. I was just trying the edit. I was just seeing what my sword does. A lot, apparently. So, now we just have to install the button on a wall. So it can be on this one, this one, this one, or this one. Any of these work, so we can have them on actually all the button. Everyone, if we want. So basically, all we need to be doing is this. The lag arises. And then this gives you plenty of time to catch your wings and dive really fast down to the earth. Okay. See if I'll land on this. Oh, I'm gonna crash. Folks, this little tub of TNT, as I call it, is pretty good. You can combine this with fireworks to make things even better. You could add flares. There's a lot you can work with. But if you're like me and you like to build really overpowered stuff that nobody ever needs, but it's just fun to have, well then, let's get started. Grab an observer. This will run out of the TNT eventually, so yeah, just a little warning. Alright, so what we need to do right now is we need to turn on the extension. Who put TNT in there? I don't know. Somebody. The best part about this design is it also doubles as an emergency TNT cannon. So if you're really in a pinch, this will work as your defense weapon of choice. This is so laggy. Okay. I'm gonna catch my elytra and head down. This is so slow. I'm just gonna faceplant. Wait, I fell this far. I think it's blowing its stuff out of my render. Okay. Yeah. Alright. There we go. Alright. Discovered something. Don't use ridiculously overpowered cannons as player launchers, like this one. Okay. I'm gonna go into jump and shift to hopefully hold me down from the explosion. Okay. Wow. So anyway, remember, my name is Minecraft Tinker. When you like and subscribe to my channel, it helps me make an explosion of videos. This is all for today, and I'm out. Bye, guys.